welcome to my channel. Welcome to a very special unboxing. It took an age to get here. It took nearly a month to actually get here. This is the Steampunk box, or Steampunk box even, from the Black Needle Society. As you can see, the box looks a little bit different. But wait, she wants to say hi. Say hi. Hi. Okay, now go play. She's probably going to sticky beak because she's going to want to see what's in the box. Hopefully she doesn't touch anything. In the meantime, please click the subscribe button. It's down below. Ring the bell for a notification as to when I upload next. And stick around. See what I've got in here. Now, alright. I have been avoiding all of the spoilers. I've been avoiding everyone's videos, to be honest. I did catch a couple of glimpses of something that's in here. I'm actually quite pleased, but I can't wait to see it for myself. So,
Mama, can I watch this on your lap?
no. With the Black Needle Society, these are curated usually by Katie Landis, along with Laura, her mum, and Athena. I will move these in just a second. They all come together and put themselves into their projects with the Black Needle Society, and they are incredible women and they have a team behind them as well. Alright, so if you want to find out more about them, the link will be in the description. Please go and check that out. Alright, I'm so excited for this. I can't wait.
Mommy.
This is, it says it's the Happy Hour Stitching with Two Martini Stitcher. That was the last month's box.
Wow.
I didn't think Two Martini Stitcher was involved in this one. Anyway, alright, there is a note from people. There is a Christmas in July box becoming available May 9. Check it out. There is also going to be another box released. It is going to be Mermaids, Unicorns and Dragons. Oh! Available at the end of April, this weekend in fact. So if you're not already subscribed to the Black Needle Society, go onto their website. At the top of the page you should see, fill in your details and go on the wait list. Or you can go down the bottom and check out the subscribe to their newsletter and get all the info that way. I've been very lucky. I haven't been a subscriber because I fell off the list. Please avoid doing that. Make sure the money is in your account when they say that you need it. Anyway, I fell off their list, but I have still been able to buy the monthly boxes when they get released. And I'm still hoping I'm going to be able to buy this on Sunday when the box drops. Yeah, it's going to be early morning for me. Anyway, I'm not sleeping lately, so that's probably going to work. Alright, what's in here? Apart from the graffiti. Not graffiti, the confetti. That's the word. Okay, let's... You know what? Actually, I'm going to leave it there because spoilers. Okay, now this is always fun. This is the floss. Okay, I'll wait for my camera to catch up because it's not on autofocus. It is on autofocus, I mean, so it's going to chop and change. It drives me bonkers. I apologize. This is the floss. Okay, I don't know what the floss is for. If it's for one of the projects in the package or if it's for something else. But we will... Ooh, God. We will see if I can get in. Ooh, ooh.
Can I see it, Mommy?
They're very little. Okay.
Aww.
I know! How cute are they? Okay, the sticker's peeling off that one, so be careful when you take these out. This is called Sherlock.
Ooh, I love Sherlock.
And this is M&M's. And this one is Hugo. And this one is Nautilus. Ooh, these are Jules Verne's. If you know, you know. And this says Gears. Okay. So, we have Sherlock. Is not Jules Verne, by the way. Just in case, but it's Sherlock. Okay. Oh, come on. Now it doesn't want to play. Very rude. Shh. Let me play with the camera. Right. Anyway, Sherlock is grey. Nautilus is green. I'm going to have to do something better with these stickers because I'm going to lose them otherwise. Hugo is orange. And Gears are pink. It feels like cotton, but wait. These are Exclusive specialty floss made by Almond M&Ms. Okay, so M-N-M-S. Stop. These are gorgeous silks. Were dyed exclusively for our March subscribers. It reminds us of the gorgeous silk gowns of the Victorian era. Okay. So, it is silk. It doesn't say how much is in them. So we'll leave those little worms over there. Okay. What's next as I dive? Ooh. Okay. Floss drops. Now, I made the mistake of not opening these in the past. And I missed out. So, because this is the Black Needle Society, and they don't do things by half, usually, there will be probably different pictures in each of these. Oh, now if my nails can get in. These feels like, ooh, sorry. These feel like photograph cards, so they're thick and embossed. And look at these, all these different pictures. So we have pretty picture lady. We've got Jules Verne hot air balloon. Getting any hints? This is steampunk after all. This one is upside down. Is it? Or is it not? No, no. Gosh. Skinny waist. Oh, I'm jealous. Okay, we have the moth. We have the clock. We have these heart clocks. Ooh, nice mechanisms. And we have the corset. We have a... we have an octopus wearing steampunk goggles. Stop. Stop. Spoilers. She's probably searching for lollies. There's usually lollies somewhere in my mail. We have a steampunk horse with a telescope and potentially top hat. Ooh, we have an Victorian era guy, temperature, gears. We have a clock and a typewriter and a gorilla reading with the steampunk goggles. We have a coach. These are gorgeous. With more corsetier bits and pieces. More moths, more chandelier, well, a chandelier, more gears, clocks, and another, whoa, butterfly full of gears. That's cool. Okay. The floss card set is artwork by Louise Darolt. So that's D-A-R-O-L-T. Inventors are notoriously disorganized. Use this thread card set to keep your threads from getting lost among your tools. Really cool. Really, really good quality and all of that. Alright, what's next? Ooh, this is usually a needle minder. This is a Retreat in a Box exclusive needle minder. They come in these foil bags. They haven't heat sealed them, so it's just a little Ziploc, I hope, which has been tough in the past. Okay. Ah, the weight in this is gorgeous. Ooh, the League of Extraordinary Stitches. Now, what does that remind you of? The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Look at that. Are you going to behave?
What?
Silly camera. No, not you. My camera. League. Oh, goodness me. Cameras? Seriously? There we go. Try again. Maybe I'm too close to it. Oh, try. Look. The League of Extraordinary Stitches. Anyway, it's gears and a heart shape kind of and everything else. Okay. No, that won't happen. Let's see how we go. The needle minder is designed by the Black Needle Society, usually Katie. What you do as a stitcher is extraordinary. Let everyone know that you're a proud member of the League of Extraordinary Stitchers. Nice. Okay. Dig, dig, dig. Oops. Ah! I love these. I love these so much. This is the jump ring for your stitch minder. Excuse me. Going to cough. Okay. Aside from the pretty gauze bag, I love these jump rings. This is a floss, I'll think. Yeah, this is the dirigible thread jewelry designed by the Black Needle Society. We couldn't resist including this little piece of thread jewelry inspired by Katie and Laura's favorite steampunk book series, The Finishing School series by Gail Carriger. The girls attended a school for espionage in the dirigible, much like this charm. So there you go. There is the dirigible, the hot air balloon with a boat underneath, and the jump ring. Now, it's not a big jump ring. There are many, many different sizes in those jump rings. It is 4.5 centimeters from outer to outer. I've got a ruler on my desk. So inside is, you know, small-ish. Now, that won't magnetize. So it's going to probably slide. Oh, stay. What's next? Okay. No, not chocolate. This is contrivances. Hang on, I might say something else. Ooh, retreat in the box. Notebook. Ooh, notebook set. Oh my goodness. Contrivances.
Wow.
And innovations. Inventions. Sorry. Oh, I'll read a bit better. I love the keys. They're so cool. Oh, they're dotted. Oh my goodness. They're dotted. So you could put anything, and my camera is hating that page. It's a really pale grey, and believe me, there are little dots on that. And the inventions, oh, is graph paper. Oh my goodness. It's very small graph paper, but if you want to design your own patterns, that is fantastic. So there's contrivances and inventions. And I'm not going to be able to keep these up top like I'd hoped, because they're all going to slide. Okay, contrivances notebooks, by the way. The Inventor's Notebook Duo, designed by the Black Needle Society. It's time to make something wonderful. Time to go on to the drawing board, or maybe to this notebook duo. The Inventions Notebook has gridded paper inside to help you chart out ideas or customizations for your project. They're 10 by 10 squares. The Contrivances Notebook includes dotted paper for drawing or taking general notes. Okay, there is something that I grew up with since I was a teenager, really, but so not quite grew up with, but when I went to France, they used gridded paper. In Ireland, it was only ever Matt's paper that was gridded, or else it was lined paper. And I absolutely adore the gridded paper. I just go crackers over it and bought a whole load of it when I was in France last. Anyway, the next thing I've found in here is called a fabric measure. Now you put these up against your fabric, and there is fabric in here. So I can show you a working in action, because you can kind of see through it. And I think they mentioned that there is plastic that you can remove on something, because there was a non-spoiler item. Yeah, there we go. To make it go from opaque to see-through. Okay, so you can actually look through. So get rid of that piece of plastic. This is what you actually use. It is clear, and it will be able to sit on your page, and you'll be able to find out instantly what your count is if you have no clue. Now, that doesn't mean that it allows for shrinkage. So if you know that you're buying 16 count, it may read 18 on this because of shrinkage, but it will still count as if it was 16 count. So, yes, if you're doing stitch count, it may look smaller, but you will still have the original stop. Okay, the measuring card, typography by Heritage Type. Did you lose the information tag for that piece of fabric that you've been eyeing for your next stitch? Not to worry, we've included this handy measuring card. Lay it on top of your fabric and find which set of lines meets up with the holes of your fabric to determine your fabric count. So a handy little tool that you might not even realize that you've needed all your life. Now, okay, this is the make and do section. This is one of the spoilers I have seen. Okay, are you ready for this? Look. It is a U-gears, and I love this kind of thing, and I assume it's laser cut, and these will all pop out properly, and there is a video of how to do this. Okay, look at that. I don't know when I'm going to build it. Maybe tomorrow. Now, the U-gears Where were we? That is the clockwork wheel organizer made by U-Gears. Add some steampunk to your stitching area. This wheel organizer is meant to hold pens and pencils, but we're going to be using it to store our stitching scissors. How cool is that? I have some dagger-like scissors, and they would hang really nicely on each of those. So I can't wait to put that thing together. That looks fantastic, and it's such a novel idea. Really is, girls. I'm mega impressed. Okay, next thing under the confetti is my fabric. So in this you had a choice of fabric and count potentially. I choose 16 count. It is my sweet spot, and this is an 1/8 of a yard, so fat 1/8, and it is Gunmetal by Bee Stitch Me, and Brandy does a fantastic job. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Gunmetal, and this is by Bee Stitch Me. So again, this is how your fabric, and do it out of the plastic. You know what? I'm actually going to take it out. I love Brandy's work. I don't think I've got Gunmetal. She may have even purposely dyed for the Black Needle Society, but I do get Brandy Hall way too often. So a little fat 1/8. It's pretty, I think. Yeah, that's really pretty. It's very long, which is interesting because some fat 1/8s I've got are a little bit more short rectangles. So with this, you don't need much to do your measuring on. You put your card on, you find a dot, and you count across. And as I said, it might not line up perfectly. And it's not lining up perfectly with 16 count. Sorry, it's not lining up with the 18 count, because it's not 18 count. It is not lining up with the 16 count because of shrinkage. And it's definitely not going to line up with the 14 count because definitely shrinkage, but it's not 14 count. So you get a rough idea. It's either a 16 or 18. If you're unsure, go down, because shrinkage, especially for these hand dyed pieces, if you have a piece that you think it's 18 but it's virgin fabric, and you think, well, it's never been dyed, it's never been washed, so therefore it shouldn't have shrunk. If it's been dyed, it's been washed, it's probably been washed twice, so therefore you're going to have shrinkage. So go down a number. Okay. Oh, now project bag, I'm assuming. What was I going to say? Fabric, measurement card, new. The fabric might have been, no, there it is. Exclusive gunmetal fabric made by Bee Stitch Me. Gunmetal is a special material used to make clockwork gears and machine parts. What a perfect inspiration for the material for your next cross-stitch project. Indeed. Oh, look at this. Sorry, I'm taking this out of your view. Okay, the Black Needle Society presents Steam Stitcher. If you can dream it, you can steam it. Color mixing area. And it says Black Needle Society in the center and Black BNS here. That's really cool. No. What? Yeah, you can have one of those. So it's just a pencil case. Or your notions bag or anything else. It's nice and it's small. You could put a small project in there. In fact, this would fit just about in there without any issue. However, that's not necessarily the point. Now, the exclusive Steam Stitcher accessory pouch is designed by Tim Barine. This is really cool. I'll show you again. We asked him to invent an automatic needle threading machine for this handy accessory pouch. Much like inventors, stitchers should always have a set of tools handy. Use this pouch to keep a set of your stitching tools close by. So, as we then look at the details of this, we've got the little pistons and the engine bits, and we've got the needle here and the threader here, and that is all kinds of fun. That's really cool. That is really cool. Okay, let's get rid of the rubbish. Don't need the rubbish. And The pièce de resistance is, oh my goodness, this is the Summerhouse Stitchworks Superior Bees. Oh, look at that. Let's check there's nothing else in there. Nope. Okay. So we've got key flies. We've got a little windmill on the beehive. And that almost is, well, that is another key. Sorry, another key. And we've got the little clocks and, oh my goodness, that is so cool. Professor Hiveman's Clockwork Pollinations. This is pattern number 22169. Now, if the Summerhouse Stitchworks have 22,000 patterns, you're probably never going to catch up in your lifetime. Okay, you don't need to see the inside, because that's where the pattern is. Professor Hiveman's Clockwork Pollinations. Take flight with into your imagination, where things in the garden are not quite what they seem. Time blossoms forth, tended by honey-producing bees. They are the key to life in this fanciful pollination production line. The contrivance is the dream child of our mythical Professor Hiveman and is sure to enliven your agronomic stitching adventures. The pattern is 92 by 104. The fabric is 40 count. Don't be afraid of changing the count. You will need to adjust your size accordingly though. It's supposed to be on Simply Sage, or at least the model is on Simply Sage from Fabrics by Stephanie, which is stefsfabbies.com, and floss is Gloriana Threads from Gloriana Threads, but it's Gloriana. We have backstitch, we have French knots. Don't be afraid of them, just follow videos. They're shown by the dots, and Donna Stitt did the superior stitching of the model. Please stop knocking. And then the key, it just has 3 keys, 3 items, so you've got 310, Ecru, and 167, and you've also got Gloriana conversions for those as well. So how cool is that? Now, sorry, it's my funky imagination that makes this look like a giant key, and then we've got the key bees buzzing around in detail, and then we've got little bees as well, and we've got the sunshine in the corners maybe, and the scallop shells making up here, and you've got the key, the clock being the plants, flowers, and that is such a cool design. Can you stop knocking that, please? Camera's on it. Alright. That's it. That is all of it. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Anxiously waiting for this box. And seriously, it really doesn't disappoint. And I am really, really thankful. I know I'm one of the last to be getting this. One of the last, not necessarily the last. I'm really grateful for both being able to avoid spoilers and for people not posting spoilers, or at least saying there were spoilers involved when they did have theirs. So I haven't actually seen all that much. The only one I did get to see a sneak peek on was that gorgeous pen holder. So there you go. You've got your pattern. You've got your pencil case. I'll see if I can get a bit closer. You've got the fabric. You've got the pen holder. We have the threads that go in that box there, and I'll put them back in because those 4 threads are going to get lost, but I will take a picture in just a second when I'm off camera. We have the needle minder. We have the dirigible. All I can think of now is the dirigible plums. What was that in? Name that book, story. Was it Narnia? No. Dirigible plums. Oh, that's going to bug me now. Help me, please. I'll figure it out because I'll probably Google it when I finish. We've got the fabric measuring. We've got the jump ring. We've got those gorgeous floss drop cards. We've got the notebooks as well. And what does it actually say about the pattern? Oops. We asked Beth to design this month's pattern after coming across her postcard series with similar steampunk vibes. We think she outdid herself. Absolutely. I think she did fantastic. I think the brain twisty playing and that's just wonderful. A note from Beth: French knots can be called for in the pattern, can be replaced with beads if you prefer. Now, beads might freak you out just as much as French knots. There are some really, really good videos. If you hate the French knots, consider going to colonial knots. That's 2 loops rather than 1. They work a little bit different. They still look the same. I think French knots are really easy. Just take your time, practice a couple of times, and keep your needle down near the fabric when you pull it tight and go through. It's okay. You'll be fine. Yeah, I think I'm done. Now I'm eagerly waiting my murder mystery box, which I know is not going to be here in time for the retreat this weekend. There is a live. Actually, it's not really a retreat. It's more a Sunday stitch, Saturday stitch if you're in the US. Yeah, join in on that. I don't know. Oh no, it might be for just people with the box. So, I'm not going to have the box. It's a murder mystery weekend. We have to find out who actually did with the knife in the conservatory, Professor Plum. You know what I mean. Anyway, got to discover whatever the crime of the century was. And I think you need clues in the box. I'm not going to have that, so I'm going to have to rely on other people for that one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a bit of a high point for me. I think I'm done. All right. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, please subscribe. Link down the bottom. The Dirigible Plums. It's a book and it's a film. I know that much. It's a book and a film. It's a book and it's a film. Do you remember? It's like charades. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. And maybe get into some of her lollies. Alright, you gonna say goodbye? No, they can't. Oh, they can kind of see you. Alright. Take care of yourselves and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.